Hi there, ladies. So, as promised, I'm making a video to explain, or a screencast to explain, how we will convert the audio notes that we made to MP3s. And then, after we've converted it to MP3s, we are going to have to compress it to ensure that the amount of data that is required to listen to them is going to be the least amount of data possible. And to do that, I use online conversion tools. So, an online conversion tool and then an online compression tool. So, as you can see, I have completed my all my parts, all the recordings. I had 8 in total, actually 9 in total recordings that I needed to make, and I completed recording my voice notes on my iPhone. And by default, when I make a voice note on the iPhone, it renders a M4A type file. So this type file you can easily listen to it on an iPhone, but not all Androids support listening to this type of file. So that is why I need to compress it, not compress it. I first need to convert it to an MP3, because virtually all devices, in the research that I've done, virtually all devices can listen to MP3s. And then also, MP3s use less data to listen to, or they take up less data than what M4A files take up. So, and once I have converted it to MP3, as I said, I will then use another tool to compress it to make the size of the file even smaller. So it's going to be even more economical. So, as you can see, here's my folder with my different voice notes. And so I go online, and the first site that I go to is the online audio converter. So this is what you'll see when you go use the online audio converter. The first thing it wants you to do is to select your file. So if you've saved it on Drive, Google Drive, or Dropbox, you can go select your file through there. I have saved it on my in a folder on my PC or on my MacBook, and so I'm going to open files, and there I can see my M4A. It's in a folder called Audio Notes. It's in one of my personal folders called Audio Notes, and I'm going to select the file that I want to first of all convert to an MP3. So I select that and I press open in the case of my MacBook, and so it starts uploading it. And as you can see, that's 8.7, it's almost 9 megabytes. And once it converts it to an MP3, it's going to be about half of that. So the next thing that you need to do now, while it's uploading that, you need to ensure that you've clicked on MP3, because that is the output you want it given to you as an MP3. And then the quality, we are actually quite okay with economy quality, because the students don't need great quality sounding. It needs to be audible. So they need to be able to hear it. But if you make the quality economy quality, then the size of the file is even smaller. So the students would be able to use it. They would be able to hear what you've said. But at the same time, the amount of data that it uses is the least amount of data if it is economy quality. So once it has uploaded, you'll see the name appears on the right hand side of where you've just tried to upload it, where you've just uploaded it. You've selected MP3, you've selected economy, and the next thing to do is convert. So now it's converting it as an MP3 folder, and that took just a few seconds, and you click on download to then download it. It's going to automatically download it into my downloads, and I'm just going to open it and show it in my Finder, which is the same as your Explorer. So there it is, downloaded it as an MP3, and now you can see, instead of that, I think it was 8, almost 9 megabytes, it's 2.6 megabytes. So what I'm going to do is I actually don't need to, well, I don't even need to rename it. I've got to move this to where I want to put it. It's in my downloads, and I want to move it to the folder that I've been using on my Mac, which is the Control Chart Lessons, Audio Notes. and I've got a folder in Audio Notes where I'm collecting all my MP3s. So I'm moving it to my MP3 folder. Okay, so now I've got an MP3, but now I've got to make this MP3 smaller. So to do that, I use another online tool, which is an online conversion tool, which is a compression tool. And so that one is onlineconverter.com. And I'm going to compress MP3. So once again, I'm going to upload the file. I'm going to select it from my PC or my MacBook, and I'm pressing MP3, and the one that I want to convert is that control charting point 1.1, which is the one that I just changed to an MP3 now. And I want best compression. It's going to ask me for the quality, and you click on the quality and you click on best compression, which will make it the smallest size possible, and then you click on compress. And now it gives you, it's busy converting it, it's compressing it, making it smaller, and then I can download it. And now I'll say open in folder. It's going to show me my downloaded folder. I don't see it appearing there yet. Oh, it does. Sorry. That is the file. Sorry, I thought that was the MP3. This is the compressed version. And as you can see, the compressed version is 1.3 megabytes. So previously it was something like 2.9. It's half the size that it was. And so now I'm just going to store that in my compressed. I've got a folder on my laptop now, or on my MacBook, with the compressed files. And so I've got it audio notes, it's going to be in the audio notes, and my compressed audio notes. And so that is what you are going to do for all of your parts. You are going to first convert them into an MP3. If they're not already an MP3, of course, if you're the way that you recorded your audio notes already had it as an MP3, then you don't need to convert it using the online converter. Then you'll just compress it. And there you can actually see what a significant difference it makes from almost 9 megabytes to now 1.3 megabytes. And that is ideal for a student that wants to use a little bit of data and is using Telegram and using a little bit of data. Okay, thank you, ladies.